Good afternoon and welcome to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz and we're live from the Grand Champions Polo Club. We're at the Santa Rita Polo Farm this afternoon and we have the 2024 Banyan Cup. We're going to bring you a round robin this weekend and three very, very strong teams. Now, very special round robin as we'll carry the scores over. So remember, that's going to make it very interesting here as you will not get a winner this evening from the beautiful Santa Rita Polo Farm. And we're on the Aspen Field. It looks like I have Gaston Dorignac, my official right there in the yellow and white today. Gaston, good to see you, sir. Good luck. And Gaston will officiate this game this weekend by himself. We'll use one umpire here at the Grand Champions Polo Club. Top umpire, though, one of the top umpires in the world. And, of course, with our World Polo League, the WPL, you'll see Gaston. And you've probably seen him many times on the field here during our World Polo League. And, of course, Gaston works with all of our polo from 6 goals to 26 goals. That is how we roll at the Grand Champions Polo Club. So we have a little bit for everybody. If you're just starting out the game of polo, well, we have polo for you. And the best thing about the 6 goals, the 26 goals set up here at the Grand Champions Polo Club is it gives opportunity for all players to play with similar pros and also at all the different amazing world-class fields that we have to offer here at the Grand Champions Polo Club. Why the GCPC is one of the largest polo clubs in the world, and it covers all the polo. And also don't forget about the women's polo too, as we carry on a lot of the ladies women's polo at all different levels. And we usually have our women's league, which Alina Kata and Melissa Ganzi have done an amazing job working on. And the ladies over the last couple of years, all the ladies that I've interviewed have had a lot of fun. Not just women, all the ladies playing against ladies, but we do, of course, have all the different leagues where we have the men and women playing together on different teams. But you'll get more of that. You can get with Cale Newman, our polo manager. We'll set you up for that for the 2025 season. But it looks like we got our 2 teams ready to go here. Our 2 teams out of 3. And it's going to be the Grand Champions team up against SebiLion. So Grand Champions is going to be with Miles Rich, who will play the number 1. Miles, nice to see you. Good luck today. And you're going to play with Juan Bollini, Martin Jauregui, and Pablo Dorignac. A very strong team there. So Miles should have a lot of fun. They're going to be in the white jerseys. Got a little blue on the shoulders there. And, of course, in the black. We have SebiLion, who they played very well last week, and one of the top players that played very well then was Sebastian Mandelbaum. Sebi played very, very well. He played the number 1 position, and they're going to play with Santos Bollini, Sugar Erskine, and Jason Crowder. So they'll go ahead and start out. Remember, 3 chuckers against each other in our first leg, and our third team will be Newport. And that's going to be Gene Goldstein, Pedro Gutierrez, Tomacho Pieres, and Dominic State. You can see Dominic back playing here at the Grand Champions Polo Club. Newport will be in the blue. They're going to play the final 6 chuckers. Of course, SebiLion in the black and Grand Champions in the white. I will keep you up to date on all the different players. And, of course, as we switch, we'll do our first 3 chuckers, our first leg of the 2024 Banyan Cup here, Grand Champions against SebiLion, and away we go from the Aspen Field at the Santa Rita Polo Farm. On the move on the far side, picked up here and controlled, and it's going to be a nice pickup here and taken down the far side by Erskine Sugar. Has room to work here. As you can see, Sebastian working with the man and Jason Crowder, and looks like Sugar is going to walk this one in and get the high flag, get our first goal of the day, and he'll get SebiLion going forward here. Sugar taps the ball over to the left side there, and you can see got to put it to the center, knowing that he had to go to the near side, the left side of the pony. But instead of having to take the next shot, he flipped it to the near side, went to the left side, saw they had an easy shot, and he had Sebastian Mandelbaum in the rumble seat. So no need to leave the ball there. Sebastian just said, take it with you, Sugar. Sugar gets the first goal, making it 1-0. Back to the center. We will switch directions for any of our new viewers that are watching today. The procedure used in the game of polo. As now the SebiLion team was headed towards the south goal, the Miami goal. They'll be headed towards the north goal, the Orlando goal, as they work it down. And picked up here again by Crowder. Nice pass by Erskine. Jason's going to fire one from about 67 yards, and he'll get the low flag. And you notice our goal judges behind each goal. They will wave the flag low when the ball goes wide and the flag up high. We call it the high flag when the ball goes between the posts. And picked up here and stolen. Nice knock-in by Juan Bollini. Stolen away by his son, Santos Bollini. Tato. Good ball control here on the chest. And number 3, Santos. Oh, he bounces it off his dad. Now it goes to the inside. Mallets in the air. No whistle on the play. Loose ball play. Look at Santos. Tail shot coming. Wow, what a save right there by Bollini. And, man, well done, Juan. But I think I want to give it up there. That's going to be Jauregui. I do apologize. Martin Jauregui. Very similar helmets. Good pickup here by Miles. He'll get his first touch of the day. Well done, Miles. Taking it forward. Rich on the move. And he leaves it in behind there for Dorignac. Pablo Dorignac in the black helmet. Loose ball play, turned around and taken forward. It's going to be Crowder. A very open, fast first chucker of 9 chuckers here for the 2024 Banyan Cup. Loose ball play to the left side. Nobody home there. Kind of a miss hit there. Jason taking the long way home. Good work here by Martin Jauregui, number 3 with the gray helmet. He'll leave it for Bollini, number 4 in the white helmet. Very similar players. It's going to be tough to keep an eye on those two. We'll keep them set up for you. Good pick up here by Crowder looking for Sugar. We got a horse race here. Sugar's going to get out in front of Jauregui. Look at this approach shot by Erskine. And Sugar picks up his second goal of the day. And great give and go by the SebiLion team. As watch this play as it comes across here. Sugar gets picked up, has the room to work in front of Martin, and that'll click us down under 2 minutes. So the boys in black, SebiLion, doing a good job here in the first chucker, using each other very well. Sebastian, Santos, Sugar, and Jason. Good teamwork. Getting that 2-goal lead. Remember, the lead in the round-robin setup is very important, being that you only play 3 chuckers against each team. You want to get a head start. And SebiLion doing a fine job. Let's see if Grand Champions can pick one up here before the end of the chucker. Good ball by Jauregui. Now it's going to be Bollini to break this one up. Juan under the neck with it. On the gray pony. Slows it down. Leaves it now for Martin. Jauregui waits for everyone to clear. They got to give him one play there. And whoa, look at this. Sugar playing goalie. But Miles is going to be right in front and pick up the deflection. And Miles will pick up the first goal for Grand Champions. Very important there by Rich. Fantastic save here by Sugar. Watch this. Well, he actually stopped it earlier. And when he deflected it, when he saved it, he deflected it about 4 or 5 yards in front of him. And right there, Miles Rich actually works in the polo school, which is in session if you want to learn to play. And that looks like it's going to end our first chucker. So Miles is going to get that goal right at the end of the first chucker, making it 2-1. Stay with us. We'll be back for our second chucker of 9 for the 2024 Banyan Cup. Welcome back to CTB Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz as we prepare for our second chukker of the 2024 Banyan Cup. Gaston Dorignac has them in the center of the field. We ended that chukker with a fantastic goal by Miles Rich. If you're just joining us, welcome. SebiLion in the black jersey, Sebastian Mandelbaum, Santos Bollini, Sugar Erskine, and Jason Crowder. And I believe they switched up the jerseys a little bit. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have Sebastian wearing the number 4. They do this to us every so often. Sugar's wearing the 2. He's like Jason's wearing the 1. And that will put Santos with the number 3 on his back. That's your black team. And they scored 2 goals early, Sugar Erskine. And then grand champions with Miles Rich. He had 1 goal in the first chukker. He's playing the number 1. Dorignac playing the number 2. Bollini, we got Martin Jauregui playing the 3, and Juan Bollini wearing the number 4. And remember, 9 chukkers, so each team will play 3 chukkers against each other in a round robin. We'll keep the scores going until Sunday. That's when we will pick a winner, so you can have a bad day here early and come alive and get it going. And right here, Martin Jauregui on the move, and it looks like they all came together there. He had a good coast-to-coast run going, but no whistle on the play, and it'll be SebiLion to work it back forward. Crowder gets a piece of it. The boys in black, they've played open Sao Paulo early. This Aspen Field, Santa Rita Aspen Field, early in the fall season. And they have been very, very fast, the fields here, of course, at the Grand Champions Polo Club. Loose ball play here, looking for Miles. Picked up again and taken forward now by Martin Jauregui, but that ball will roll over the end line, and we'll have another knock-in for the SebiLion team. So a few knock-ins here by both teams. Both teams shooting that goal early. And it looked like the SebiLion team might get a hat trick here early in the first chukker, but then Miles with a great deflection, good save by Erskine in the first chukker, picked up a loose ball play. Now the 2 Bollini boys going at it. My favorite summer drink, the Bollini, as is going to be Santos taking it forward. His father, Juan, with a very strong back shot. He's going to find Jauregui. And Martin has room to work. Jauregui keeping it out in front of Sebastian. Now Jauregui. Well done, Martin. Good hook in there by Sebastian. Does his job perfectly. Leaves it now for Crowder. Jason with the one-tap turn. It's going to get the black team going forward. And here comes Santos. Bollini on the chest now. We have a foot raise. It's going to be Santos and Pablo. Pablo gets the hook and leaves it for Juan. Both teams doing a good job here working for each other. Good communication. Remember, teams switch up week to week here during our fall season. So you want to get going early, and both teams have come out firing on all cylinders early. Very important in the round-robin setup. Nice ball here by Crowder. Down the right side. Nobody home with a black jersey. Oh, yeah, it is going to be Santos. Santos is going to lay one, and that ball is going to go just inside, I think, and just over the end line, though, as the ball just trickles out of bounds on the far right side, and we click down to 244. It'll be Juan Bollini on the knock-in. Going to change this one up, take it to the left side this time. Turn around and control, sold away by Santos Bollini. Tato trying to get through the hook, does well as he gets by Jauregui. Now he'll give it up to Crowder. Crowder leaves it for Sebastian. Mandelbaum will override. Nice turn here by Dorignac. Pablo. Sebi with a good defensive hook. They leave this ball for Jauregui, and Martin's going to powder one here, and he's got Miles all by himself. Rich Coming in from left to right. Gets a piece of it. And that's going to work as Pablo carries it a little bit further. Dorignac now taking it forward. Santos looking for the whistle. No whistle on the play. Dorignac with the open back shot. Miles is going to come across. Good read here by Santos, and then we'll get a whistle on the play. They'll stop the clock with 1:32. As we have a lot of players in there ducking and diving. Keep an eye on the right-of-way here. This ball might have turned a little bit up and down, and Santos looking for the foul there, but definitely going to get it there. So we will have a possession in favor of the SebiLion team. Looks like a few players are going to use the courtesy change. Yeah, it looks like Sebastian's going to go ahead and use the courtesy change. The Banyan Cup, named after the banyan tree, which can cover about 14,500 square feet of space. Wow. It's amazing. They're so beautiful. The branches grow to about 80 feet high and thrive over 2.5 centuries, and they're an amazing tree, and you see a lot of them here in South Florida, hence the Banyan Cup. Here we go. On the move is going to be picked up here and controlled by Jauregui. Now looking for the equalizer. Martin. Oh, this is a good read here by Sugar Erskine. He's going to steal it away just in time for the SebiLion team. We're going to click down under a minute. Grand Champions going to keep the pressure on, trying to get the equalizer. Now it's going to be Dorignac. Pablo from about 70 yards. That ball might go on its own. Yes, it does. And Pablo Dorignac is going to get the high flag there. And that should end our chukker 2-2. Look at this shot by Pablo. Under the neck. It actually is a layup shot looking for Miles Rich. And Miles was in the right spot. But no need to touch it as that ball will cross the line. And we're going to go into our third chukker, our final chukker of the first leg. And you couldn't ask for anything better than this. Both teams tied up. We'll see who wins the first chukker, but remember the first leg. But remember, these scores will carry over. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
I'm Gonzalo Pieres.
Alejandro Poma.
I'm Paul Foster.
Michael Payne.
My name is Grant Gansey.
I am Sugar Erskine. I'm Alejandro Nadillo Estrada.
My name is Gaston Dorignac.
I'm Jason Crowder, and watching CTV Sports.
When I founded the Taqueria 48 years ago, the goal was to service polo players fieldside and carry a complete line of polo equipment. Since those early days, we now carry everything for the horse and rider. Anything goes on or near a horse, you're likely to find here in our store. We still have polo equipment made by polo players for polo players.
All right, looks like we're getting ready for our third chukker play, and we're talking about the Banyan Cup and, of course, the banyan tree. And some fascinating info about the banyan tree. As it grows, the banyan tree produces aerial roots that hang down and take root wherever they touch the ground. So pretty crazy there. That's they are, like I said, they're all over South Florida. And just an amazing tree in general. Of course, Grand Champions Polo Club, 18th anniversary this year, so congratulations to the club. And we're going to talk a lot about it, but we have two new additions. We have the World Polo League Pride Polo Miami, and that's going to be November 14th. And then we also have the on November 15th and 17th Beach Polo World Cup, Miami. And we'll talk a little bit more about that as time goes on, as we had an opportunity to interview Sterling Jones. And we'll talk more about that. Let's get back to the action here, because this is the third chukker, our final chukker. These two teams are going to play this afternoon. And at the moment, 2-2, and it is anybody's match, or first leg, as you could say. On the move right here is going to be Mandelbaum. Sebastian gets a piece of it, waits on this one. Nice pickup on the near side. Looking for the finish here. He's got to keep it on the field. He goes for the tail shot. Everybody looking for a foul there. Looked like a bounce in the air, but no whistle on the play, and they'll continue. And I like the non-call as Dorignac. He's going to find Miles once again, and Rich has been in a good spot, picking up the ball, doing his job, pulling the team. Miles, Rich, well done, 3 in a row, looking to break this time. Miles, shot on goal, and a little Bay Pony. Oh, just off to the left side. I like this little pony right here. Yeah, it looks like one of the polo school ponies, and nice and easy, taking Miles exactly where he needs to be. Maybe just pulled it a little bit there, but a nice 100-yard run by Rich, but that'll keep it at 2-2 as we click down to 4 minutes. Erskine, Sugar on the far side, over center. Little short for Bollini, turned around and taken by Jauregui. Martin, he'll leave it now for Dorignac. Little give-and-go shuffle play here as starts out with Jauregui. He leaves it for Pablo. Pablo gives it back to him, but short for the pass to Rich. Pinpoint pass now from Crowder to Bollini. Bollini bounces it off of Dorignac. He'll control. And Santos looking for Sugar. Little drop pass, well done, well read. Good communication here by the boys in black. Now, Bollini needs to keep it in bounds. Getting pressured here by Jauregui. Makes it through the hook somehow. Still keeps it going. They all come together, and Bollini will get the whistle there, and this is a textbook right-away violation. Keep an eye on number 4. Watch number 4 in the light jersey. Watch the player in the black come from left to right there. And that's where you're going to get your right-of-way violation. Remember, player following the ball always has a right-of-way over a player meeting or coming to the ball from left to right. Needs a little more space there, Sebastian. That'll drop the ball at the spot for a penalty 5A, controlled by Grand Champions. Bollini. Taps twice to the left, back to the right, looking for Jauregui. And look at this. Well done here by Martin. And looks like Dorniak's going to take the man out for Miles. Rich gets a piece of it. Yeah, everybody turning and burning, but it's going to be Crowder to win that little race. And he'll find Santos. And here comes SebiLion. On the move, looking for Sebi. He'll override. Picked up and turned by Jauregui. Good control play by Martin. Now, a little bit higher than he might have wanted. He had Miles down by himself, but a good 120 yards out. And Jauregui getting underneath that ball a little bit too much. Off the pony. Well done here by Santos to block that ball. He'll keep it moving here if he can make it through the pack. Dorignac called off by Bollini. Bollini takes it back and finds Dorignac. Both teams, good passing here. And should be well organized for Sunday in our Banyan Cup final. Look at this. Dorignac opening up the chestnut. Good hook by Bollini. We'll click down to 130. Turn around. Oh, Crowder's got to lean way back for that one. Keeps it going forward, though, Jason. That ball's going to go by everybody. Juan Bollini's going to get there, open it up nicely. Nobody home with a light jersey. Crowder's going to fire one, and that ball will find its way through the goal. So Jason breaking the tie, and watch this. Right at the end there, it looked like that ball was actually coming across a little bit, so I don't think Jauregui actually fouled. And Jason kind of getting lucky there. He kind of hit the ball behind Martin Jauregui, and that ball was just enough behind him to not stop its pace going to goal. But goal's a goal, so that'll make it 3-2. As we come back to the center, 30 seconds left. They'll play this final 30 seconds out as they would at the end of a game. So we'll see if the Grand Champions team can get the equalizer here. Oh, whistle on the play, and they'll play this out, which should give an opportunity. And let's see that ball. Yeah, that's a good call. Great call by the Mount officials. That ball actually went across the field at 45 degrees. Good change of the line, a quick line change there by Jason Crowder. And here we go with 17 seconds on the clock. Crowder. Can he hit one from way out? 120 now. There's a nice 100. Looking for, Sugar. They leave it now for Santos. And that'll end our first leg. So 3-2. And that ball's going to go out of bounds, and that'll end our first leg with the SebiLion team getting that final goal by Crowder to make it 3-2. And we'll send them all off, and we'll see who decides to come back here against Newport, as with them carrying the scores over. They can play however they want. Usually, of course, in a round-robin setup, the winning team would sit and the runners-up would play. But in this case, because they are carrying the scores over to Sunday, they may adjust that today. So we'll let the captains get that organized, and we'll send them off. And when we return, it will be the Newport team, Regine Goldstein, Pedro Gutierrez, Tomacho Pieres, and Dominic State, going up against either SebiLion or Grand Champions, and it'll be our second leg of the 2024 Banyan Cup.
Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo, and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
Like, I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
I have played at Santa Rita before, and I love it here. It's a fantastic club. They do so much for not only just polo, but women's polo. So we're very excited to be here, and huge thanks to Melissa and Mark for having us.
Prices for groceries, housing, insurance, off the rails. And Catherine Waldron is making it worse. More taxes, wasteful spending. Waldron opposed a bill to lower insurance rates. She even voted against a good idea, balanced budgets. Catherine Waldron, total train wreck. We need Ann Gerwig. Gerwig will put working families first, cut taxes, slash waste, take on big insurance, and make Florida more affordable. Ann Gerwig for Florida House.
Everybody, as we prepare for our second leg of the 2024 Banyan Cup, I'm Dale Schwetz with CTV Sports, and we're live from the beautiful Santa Rita Polo Farm. We're on the Aspen Field. You can see the barns back there. Beautiful stables, actually, at the Santa Rita Polo Farm. And this is going to be a carryover tournament this week, as we have 3 teams, Newport, SebiLion, and Grand Champions. They'll carry the scores over. And that always makes for a very interesting Sunday. So make sure you join us on Sunday where we'll have the finals. And, it gives the opportunity for each team also to kind of feel each other out. They can save some horses, they don't need to be pressured in this early round. You don't want to get blown out. You want to try to keep it, at least win the round, win the leg, you could say, or go ahead and keep it tight, because when they carry those scores over, you don't want to be so far out of it that it's hard to make it up. Remember, you only have 3 chuckers to do it. So, but it does make it very interesting. And the tournament committee's been doing this for many years during our spring and fall. And so it's good to see it. So it looks like we are going to have the Grand Champions team. They were the runners-up in the first leg with Miles Rich. He had 1 goal. Pablo Dorignac, he had 1 goal. In the black helmet were number 2, number 3, Martin Jauregui, and Juan Bollini, who'll play number 4. Coming up against Newport, as I told you, we're going to have, looks like Tomacho Pieres will wear the number 1, Tomachito. And they're going to switch it up here. Looks like they're going to put Gutierrez at the number 4. It looked like Dominic's going to wear the number 4, actually. So you're going to put Pedro at the number 3, Gene at the number 2, and I believe we're going to have Dominic at the number 4. So it should be a very strong Newport team. As I said, welcome back, Pedro and Dominic. Tomacho Pieres played in Aspen at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. And if you're interested in playing polo in the summer, of course, AspenValleyPoloClub.com. And also, if you're interested in snow polo this year, and that'll be in December, so you want to go to AspenValleyPoloClub.com. You'll get all your information for the World Snow Polo Championships that'll be going on in Aspen, Colorado. Unbelievable. It is a lot of fun. First play of the game, or first run to goal here, and it's going to be picked up and controlled by the Grand Champions team. And it looks like it'll be a pass from Bollini right to Martin Jauregui. And Jauregui picks up his first goal of the day. And remember, this Grand Champions team, they have a little bit of an edge as they are warmed up. It's another part of the strategy that we always talk about. One team playing those first 3 chuckers. If you do become you're the runner-up, you can at least you go to the next round ready to go, as they say. And in this case, only losing by a goal, so they played pretty well. On the move, backed up here cleanly. And it's going to be, nice taken forward by Dorignac. Pablo goes for the back shot, tries to hook the back shot. Dominic is going to spin around there. State. Dominic. Nice little pony hairs. He spins around quickly. Good communication by the Grand Champions team as they leave it for Jauregui. Look at this ball by Martin Jauregui. You want to talk about a ball that's got eyes? Keep an eye on this one. As that ball looked like to me it was going left. You're going to get a good shot of it right here. Watch this ball. It kind of curves back to the right and just ducks in to that far left post. Martin, when you're hot, you're hot. Scores 1 goal at the north side, then turns around, scores from the south side. And makes it 2-0 very quickly here in our second leg. Back to the center once again. And of course, we'll switch directions. Good control here. Look at this. Grand Champions Polo Club just coming out on fire here in the second leg. There's a ride-off for you. Nice ride-off. Perfectly timed and executed by the number 1, Tomacho Tomacho Pieres played sensational last year in the World Polo League. 26 goals, highest rated polo in the United States outside of Argentina, as they're actually playing now the Triple Crown down there. They're playing in Tortugas, one part of the Open, and that's where you have the highest rated polo in the world. And then right behind it, of course, the World Polo League, carrying on the tradition of 26-goal polo at the highest level. Make sure you join us all season long here at CTV Sports. See, a lot of these players that are playing right now, they do play in the World Polo League, and that's what's a lot of fun playing here at the Grand Champs Polo Club. You get the opportunity to be around and play with or against, and also the opportunity just to sit and be around these players, talk to them about polo, learn about polo, take it to another level. That ball's going to go out of bounds. We will get a change of possession, and they are not going to waste any time here as Newport is going to hit one from way out, and did Dominic get a piece of that one? He did, but it's going to go just wide. So nice play there by Pedro Gutierrez, finding Dominic State, but just off to the outside. And here comes Jauregui, Martin. Another strong player. Fantastic World Polo League season he had 2024, and another strong player. Played at the Astor Valley Polo Club all summer long. And keep an eye on him, because remember, any shot that is beyond center field will be worth 2 points. And Nick Roldan, he had one last week from like 150 yards from center to the goal. Look at this ball right here. Pedro Gutierrez laying it out there nicely. Good hook by Bollini and the back shot. I want to say, keep an eye on Jauregui. He's another one of those big hitters who's been knocking on the door trying to get those 2-point conversions to drop in there. Loose ball play here, and we'll get a whistle on that play as Tomacho Pieres is going to turn that ball and go forward here. It's going to be met by Dorignac. And let's see on the timing here, because you have Jauregui right here. Now he turns it up, flips it, and then you have Pablo come in there and steal it away. So, for me, I mean, you got to go easily. It's a 1-2. Remember, it's going to be picked up here by Gene Goldstein. Gino shot on goal, no problem, and Gene has been 100% from the penalty line here during the fall season. So remember the 1-2 there. Even though he turned the ball upfield and the player meeting there, they do not need to be making contact. If one player has his focus on the opposing player, that's two players. One player cannot meet those players if they have a focus on each other. We call it basically engaged with each other. If they're engaged, they're one. And I like that call. So that'll end our first chucker of our second leg. We'll be right back.
Welcome to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz, and we are live from Aspen, Colorado.
There's nothing better than being out here in Aspen, playing with these great people, amazing views every day.
Get ready. July, August. It always starts, of course, on July 3rd with the Independence Cup.
Well, Aspen is a place that is close to my heart. I love everything about Aspen. Another great season. Great field again. They just keep getting better and better.
Colorado has embraced the polo. They love the polo like we love the polo.
Aspen, I love it then. My family's around, a ton of horses, a ton of golf. I love fun polo.
They are ready to go. if you are in the area, I suggest you make your way to Sunset Chuckles and Cocktail, because this is a fun type polo match. It's where everyone's relaxing, chilling, just having a great time. We have great hors d'oeuvres and a special drink for the day. Okay, welcome back, everybody. You know, I've been talking about a lot of different players. Well, I mentioned Nick Rodan, and I've mentioned we have different players that are playing out. Sterling Jones, and actually they are, at the moment, in Arizona, Scottsdale, Arizona. And I just want to mention this quickly. But the Aspen Valley Polo Club, they're going to chase an unprecedented 9th title at the 13th annual Bentley Scottsdale Polo Championship Saturday at Westworld. Good luck here. Melissa Gansey. It's supposed to be expected to be a sellout crowd with more than 12,000. And Melissa Gansey, Grant Gansey, Nick Rodan, good luck, y'all, as we say here, Southern Florida. And, of course, the Aspen Valley Polo Club. But for their 9th time, I mean, that's just spectacular. And this is going to be a lot of fun. So we'll keep you filled in on everything going on out there. They're going to play against Napa Valley Polo team, which is led by Argentine Manuel Crespo, his teammate Jared Sheldon. You know, Jared, a very strong player also, and Valdemir Rimfkin. And good luck to them also. But this is a tough team, this Aspen Valley team. And so good luck to that. And I think we had a penalty right there to start off our second chukker of our second leg, which will be our 5th chukker. And look at this. Martin Jauregui is going to get his hat trick. They, I know the Aspen Valley team has played, and this is on their schedule to win. So the last year they actually defeated the Wales team with pole team with Ricky Cooper, Jace Crowder, and Pete Webb. And shout out to Ricky and Pete. Of course, Jason playing right here, and they won 8-5 in the coveted Molina Cup. And Rodan had a game high 6 gold. But good luck to them. We'll let you know there. And a big shout out to Sterling, as he's out there, I believe, also captain, and we're going to see him at the Pride World Polo down in Miami. So just a little shout out to all those fantastic players. Good luck. All right, let's get back to the action here, as it's going on here at the Grand Champions Polo Club. At the moment, 3-1, and the Grand Champions team has definitely turned up the heat after, well, getting edged out by 1 goal in the first 3. Here we go. We got about good 4:20 left on the clock. Hello, Aspen, Colorado, and good luck to the Aspen team out in Scottsdale. On the move, it's going to be picked up here and taken down by Dorignac. And they're going to find Miles Rich. If he can keep this one on the field, Miles needs to come from right to left. He goes for, look at this, gets a little help from the pony. And it gets taken out and controlled here by Gutierrez. Pedro and Pablo. Pablo trying to run this one down as they come together. Pablo and, bad luck there by Tomacho Pieres. You can see that ball rolls out of bounds. And hence why we always tell fans, when you do come to a game, keep your head on a swivel. You never know when that ball will leave the ground. And this is going to be a lot of fun. Keep an eye on this ball. We got Jauregui from about 120 yards here. And there you go. Well hit, Martin Jauregui. Will that ball carry? Well, he finds Pablo. Pablo's going to take it forward, but we get a whistle on the play. And it looked like that ball landed And I think Pablo's keeping out there. Here's Jauregui. He drops it inside the 60. Keep it low. Pablo is going to come right there. Now, the number 3 in blue had the right-of-way there. That ball did carry over his shoulder, landed. Pablo comes from right to left to steal that ball. In the process, he blocks the number 3, and we have a right-of-way violation. So we'll have a penalty 5A in favor of Newport. Picked up here, a little short shot from Pedro. Look at this. It's going to be Pablo Dorignac one more time looking for Miles. Oh, Miles override. Dorignac comes flying in there, and that ball will go over the end line. So at the moment here, the Grand Champions team, they are keeping the pressure on Newport. See if Newport can get their mojo back, get a little rhythm going here. At the moment, the Grand Champions team playing not just good offense, but good defense. I mean, good read here by Dorignac. It's Pablo. That one goes around the corner. Now he slows it up. Leaves this one for Tomacho Pieres. No play there for Jauregui, so he leaves it for Gutierrez. Pedro, look at this. Pablo, good teamwork here as Jauregui takes him out away from Gutierrez. Now it's going to be Dorignac. He leaves it for Miles. Miles is going to come in. He's going to have to turn it back. Now he leaves it for Pablo. Pablo flips it to the inside. Dominic's got to give one play. And I'm not sure what happened there. It looked like Pablo had an opportunity to make a play on that ball. I mean, smart play by Dominic not to make a play. He would have fouled. And then they left the ball, so Gutierrez said, okay, I'll take it. Now it's going to be Dorignac once again, though, but he gets stolen away by Gutierrez. And now the shot on goal. 1:15 on the clock. Pablo's going to get the ball back and score. So well done. Kind of a weird set of plays there. And in this case, Pablo finding the goal and making it 4-1 here. Very strong second leg here by Grand Champions Polo Club. Grand Champions doing a good job here. 3 in the first, or actually only 2 in the first. So they've definitely taken it to another level. Pablo looking for the pass. They're going to find Miles, though. Rich will get it going forward. Keeps it moving here. Nice little slap shot. Back to Pablo. Pablo liking the Bay Pony. Well done, Dorignac. Look for the neck shot. And I'm talking about a deep neck shot. Look at this shot. Wow, nice try. Off to the right side, though. But finishes the play as the clock goes tick, tick, tick. And that'll end our second chucker of our second leg, our 5th chucker. So get ready for chucker number 6, our final leg of our final chucker of the second leg. And let's see if Newport can get it going here. 4-1. We'll be right back.
Welcome to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Sweat, back at the Aspen Valley Polo Club, and it feels so good to be back at this beautiful club.
Every year that I get to come out here, it's another year that I'm very blessed and very grateful.
I mean, the polo here is fantastic. The people, the horses, the views, everything is beautiful here. But after that, there's so much to do.
Probably the uniqueness of Aspen is how the Ganges, especially, obviously Mark and Melissa, try and make it entertaining for all different levels.
The energy in this place is full power. I mean, I I always love the mountains, you know, and playing polo, one of the best things to do with the mountains is an amazing thing.
It's different because we play arena polo, wheelie polo, all types of polo.
All right, everybody ready to rock and roll here. We love to see that. Good shot there of the Newport jerseys. And Newport, I have to talk to Gene Goldstein. Maybe ask Melina, his beautiful wife. Melina, big shout out to Melina. She always watches CTV Sports and their beautiful family. But Melina, I'm not exactly sure how many years that Newport has been playing here at the Grand Chase Polo Club, but they're one of the teams that have definitely been here for at least 10 of the 18, I would say. So we'll have to get with the Gene Goldstein, and he loves his polo. All right, here we go, though. But down by 3 goals here, so let's see if he loves it enough to get him going here, because they need to get a fire burning as they get it going here. Loose ball play, and this is what you want. Get one early, and it's going to be Pedro Gutierrez to get one and make it 4-2 now, and that's a huge goal because another goal by the Grand Champions team here to push them to 5, and then it'll be a little tough on Sunday. You're going to have to work it back. Right now, they work back a few. Remember, these scores will carry over, so it's going to give them a little bit less of a cushion. And the Grand Champions team will have to regroup on their game plan come Sunday. All right, on the bowling, won by the Grand Champions team. Well hit here by, looks like, pick up there by Jauregui. They turn it around here, though, and it gets stolen away by Newport, and they're going to keep it going. Looks like they're sending Dominic forward here. Well done, Dom. Dominic here gets a big shot, but nobody home. Well read here by Bollini. Juan slows it down here, waits for a little help, and he's got Pablo Dorignac. That worked out well as looks like Bollini has stopped and waited for Dorignac to spin around him. Now Pablo, and he's going to find Miles once again. Rich takes it forward under the neck. Stolen away by Dorignac as Pablo. And that does happen every so often, but you might get a reaching call here because Miles Rich had the ball on his offside on the right side, and Gutierrez was between Miles. Keep an eye out. See where Gutierrez, number 3, watch. He's going to reach in front of him right there. And well read here by Gutierrez to help the umpire out there. But Pablo, a little bit overzealous there, as might have been better to wait for Miles to get hooked and then come play. But he went to steal the ball and reached in front. And good call. Penalty 5A. Here we go. It's going to be Newport on the move. 320. Across the center. Backed up clean. Oh, off the pony. This is going to work in favor of Newport. And look at this. Newport has come alive here in the third and final chucker of the second leg. We're going to give this one to Tomacho. Mixing it up well. One with Gene on a penalty 2. One by Pedro, and now another one by Tomacho. And look at, we got a ball game here. Great match, 4-3. And a lot of time left here in this final chucker of our second leg, chucker number 6. Huge possession here, and this is why. Out the back door, it's going to be picked up here and controlled by Tomacho. Tomacho Pieres is going to stop it here, slow it down. Oh, takes it to the inside. Likes the bay pony. If you can remember, look at this shot by Tomacho Pieres. That ball, just off the left side. But if you remember last week, Tomacho, as he got a lot done on the bay pony, this dark bay. Knocking coming is going to be Bollini. Juan's going to slow it down here and say, let's take a breath here, everybody. Uh-oh, not like that, though. He overrides. Gene's going to put the pressure, but no worries here. And I think Newport's going to be very happy right now. Even if they were to leave down by 1 going into Sunday, this was a great turnaround for them and showed that they're going to be a force to be reckoned with on Sunday. And also, they'll be warmed up for their final 3 chukkers against the SebiLion team. So this is a win, a W on this chukker. We get a whistle on the play here. Let's watch this ball. Pops straight up in the air. It's going across the field now. And, yeah, they're going to get it there. So, basically, you got Tomacho. He's across the right-of-way early. Then he spins when the ball hits his pony. Then he needs to give one play based on the blocking foul. And Tomacho went for the back shot. That's why we get the penalty 5A. Bollini's trying to go coast to coast here. Juan Bollini. Well done, Gutierrez. Stolen by Pablo. Dorignac. And the low flag. Wow. That would have been perfect timing to put them back up by 2, but now we're going to go to a knock-in, and look at this. Now the possession is in favor of Newport, and they are going to have an opportunity to try to go coast to coast here. We're going to get a 30-second warning horn, and they're going to play out this 30 seconds, and if they can get a breakaway here, they'll have an opportunity at an equalizer shot, but Bollini, nice ride-off here by Gene, stolen away, and a whistle on the play, but they're going to play this out with 18 seconds on the clock. Let's see who has possession here. That ball's going up and down the field at the moment. Does Bollini change it? Yeah, he turns it across the field and brings it back to himself, and then you have Martin Jauregui stealing the ball, but he's stealing it from the line coming across the field. And you got to remember that Bollini and Gene had possession because Gene was with Bollini. And look at this. They're going to get an opportunity to get the equalizer here. Can they get there? Oh, overridden. 4 seconds on the clock. Jauregui's going to get it out, and that should end it. I mean, he's going to go for one here from about, a good 200 yards, but that'll end it right there. And look at this. We're going to end 4-3. So we're going to say goodbye to the Grand Champions team, and they are going to leave. They're 2 down, or they're 1 down against SebiLion, and they'll start Sunday that way. And the same with Newport. They're going to start with a 1-goal difference. So we'll have our final 3 chukkers. When we return, it'll be SebiLion in the black with Jason, Sugar, Santos, and Sebastian. And they'll be going up against the Newport team. That'll be our final 3 chukkers of the day. And, of course, remember, all these scores will carry over. And they'll finish it up on Sunday for the 2024 Banyan Cup. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Have an opportunity. Santos Bollini gonna fire one from 60. Oh, off the post. if you are in the area, I suggest you make your way to Sunset Chuckles and Cocktail, because this is a fun type polo match. It's where everyone's relaxed and chilling, just having a great time. We have great hors d'oeuvres and a special drink for the day. All right, welcome back, everybody, for our final 3 chuckers of 9. Beautiful Santa Rita Polo Farm. Good shot there, Tomacho Pieres. And our final 3 chuckers will be Newport, Tomacho Pieres, a 6-goal player, and Gene Goldstein coming in with Pedro Gutierrez and Dominic State. And they didn't have too bad of a first leg. They played the second leg. If you just missed, if you were watching, they played against Grand Champions. If you missed it, and it was a good game, 4-3 in the 3 chuckers. And at the moment, that's just the moral of the story here is SebiLion. They actually won 3-2 over Grand Champions in the first leg, which. And then the Grand Champion team won 4-3 over Newport in the second leg. So it's been a 1-goal difference, and that's the way they'll start on Sunday. Tracy, our time and scorekeeper, he has everything organized out there, so don't be alarmed on Sunday when you show up and you see different scores on the scoreboard early. And if you do bring friends out to the game, you can let them know exactly how the procedures, tournament conditions were for the 2024 Banyan Cup. And here we go, our final 3 chuckers. So let's see if the SebiLion team, if they enjoyed their little rest or if they got a little cold and need to be heated back up, because right now, Newport, I mean, they played the best chucker. They in their final chucker, and actually they scored all their goals in the final chucker. So they're going to be ready to go. So let's see if the boys in black can turn up the heat early. Here we go on the give and go. Looks like Crowder's changed his helmet, so don't get confused. Jason on the gray pony, and look at this. Jason's like, shut up, Dale Schwetz. We came to play, and they did. Coming out early, scoring the first goal, and showing. Now remember that I always liked, if you win that first leg, you get an opportunity to sit back. You watch the team you're going to play against. You kind of see what they do, how they do it, and you can plan your game plan around that. And also, if you need an extra horse or you want to bring back one of your earlier horses, you have no problem doing that. So for me, this is the situation you want to be in, and they already have 1 win. But here comes Tomacho Pieres. Good pickup, leaves it behind. Nice ride off there by Gene. This is good teamwork by Newport. And, yeah, there you go. So it starts with Tomacho Pieres. Gene Goldstein, you watch him. He's going to take the man out to the right. You can see that they leave it for Dominic. And Dominic drops it just inside that near post. Well done, Dom. Good polo play there by the Newport team. On the bowling, back and forth, picked up again by Newport now, bounces off the pony. Dominic going to release it. All 3 teams playing an open style. Look at this little give and go here, but not far enough as Tomacho looking for Pedro out of the air. Well hit here by Gene Goldstein. Having no problem with that at all, man. It's been a clean, and like I said, the fields are so true. And any kind of bounce, it's such a true bounce. Players just been running full speed and taking those balls out of the air. Backed up cleanly by Dominic. Nobody home? Yeah, no, he's going to find Pedro Gutierrez. One tap, going to go back to the left side. Doesn't look like anybody's home there. Yeah, it looks like Gene's going to make it with an open back shot. Little tail shot coming. And it's going to be Santos, Bollini, Tato, Sugar finding Santos. Now they leave it for Jason. And a whistle on the play will stop the clock. Looked like the give and go there went from Erskine first, Sugar. And then they found Santos. Santos looked like he left it there for Jason. Let's see what happens here. They come together. And I guess he called it just getting kind of squirrely there. It looks like he went to stop, but he got sideways, kind of blocking the right of way. And we'll go ahead and take a time out here as they tee that one up. And Pedro Gutierrez will have the opportunity here. Now, all range, remember, polo field, 300 yards by 150, 160 based on the fields. And anything from center put in the tournament conditions last year, the World Polo League, is worth 2 points. And right here, Gutierrez from 110. And just off the left side, but you see that ball's still going. So no problem from 130, 140 for Pedro. Most of these players you see today have the ability to hit the ball. It's not an easy shot to make it from center for the 2-point play based on that the ball cannot be touched by any other player. And here comes Pedro Gutierrez. He's going to meet this ball and try to get it going forward, but good read and take back by Crowder. Opens that ball up perfectly. He's going to find Santos Bollini. Santos, and he knew he had Sugar right there. Erskine trying to keep it on the field. He will. Santos, nice pickup. Looking for Sebastian. Sebi doing his job. He actually gets in there, takes a swipe at it, and they'll turn it around the corner. And now it'll be Tomacho Pieres working back for Newport. Tomacho keeping it moving. Oh, Gene might have left a little bit early. And look at this back shot by Crowder. Tons of pace and angle. Met in there by Pedro Gutierrez. Into the coffin corner they go, and it'll be Gene. He has to go into the neck with this. Gets a piece of it, leaves it for Pedro. Pedro has Tomacho in the rumble seat, but he's going to keep it going here. Now he gets backed up, turned around. Tomacho will control. Changes it. Has a new right of way. Now looking to go forward with it. Tomacho. They'll turn it around. Picked up here by Bollini. Yeah, everybody fighting for it. Keeping it clean, though. No fouls. But the clock ticking down as everybody spins around. You had a group of players in a small area for about a good 30 seconds there. Now, with 17 seconds on the clock, we're going to get one more run. Oh, yeah, we got a foot race. So it's going to be Tomato. Oh, Sebastian can't make a play. Dominic does. Now it's going to be Santos, and Lou's got the power, pony power. Look, Sebastian. He'll take them out away from. Oh, yeah, good polo play right there. As what are you going to do? Dominic, he makes the hook on Sebastian. Sebastian does his job as he makes a clean shot here. Takes them out away from number 4, leaves it for number 3. And Santos has no problem on the cut shot. Good polo played, and that's Chucker. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Welcome to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Sweat, back at the Aspen Valley Polo Club, and it feels so good to be back at this beautiful club.
Every year that I get to come out here, it's another year that I'm very blessed and very grateful.
I mean, the polo here is fantastic. The people, the horses, the views, everything is beautiful here. But after that, there's so much to do.
Probably the uniqueness of Aspen is how the Ganges, especially, obviously Mark and Melissa, try and make it entertaining for all different levels.
The energy in this place is full power.
I mean, I always love the mountains, and playing polo, one of the best things to do with the mountains is an amazing thing.
It's different because we play arena polo, wheelie polo, all types of polo.
Polo's had a huge, big menu, and that's the way polo should be.
I think the club is a very balance of fun and competitive polo. I think it's great that we're able to play, some people play 3 times a week, some people play 4, some people play 5, and that's the beauty of it. It's whatever you want to make of it, and whatever you want to get out of playing, that's what you get here in Aspen.
I love that commercial there for the Aspen Valley Polo Club. And what an amazing shot there as they ended that commercial there of Mount Soper's Mountain. And spectacular. It is an amazing place. I actually played polo there just below the peak of Mount Sopris. It's about 13,000 feet, 12,990 something, and right about 13,000. They play at 9,000, right below it. It is a beautiful, beautiful place to play polo, and of course the polo club is about 3-5 miles at the base down below, and that's where it all happens in Carbondale, just outside of Aspen. In between Glenwood and Aspen. Right here, we get a penalty on the play. You can see right there as the blue team was following the ball. Had a player come from left to right to try to steal that ball away. Not enough distance to keep it safe, so we will get a right-of-way violation. Reaching is the call, and they'll, with 5:32, it'll be Goldstein. Once again, Gene. And Gene, no problem. And as I said, Gene has been 100% from the penalty line. Congratulations, Gene. It's not as easy as it looks. I always tell people, that's so easy, 30 yards. I say, come on out to the polo school, and we'll let you, we'll tee 10 of them up and see how easy it is. It's kind of similar to the basketball. We use the analogy of free throw in basketball. It seems pretty easy. And you could ask Shaquille O'Neal about that. He was one of the best basketball players in the world, but had troubles from the line, as they say. And but it's not an easy play, but it is one of the most important and one of the most difficult shots in the game of polo. And so it's very, very important. And Gene has been fabulous on his penalty shots. Well done, Goldstein. Here we go. 4:35 as we work the far corner, and that ball, just out of bounds on the far side. So we will get a possession here. A very high scoring final leg. High scoring compared to the earlier legs, which makes sense because both of these teams have kind of warmed up, know the field, and know their teammates a little better. And so you look for look for each team to play a little better. That ball's going to go just out of bounds again. So a possession play will turn into a knock-in, and it will go back to the SebiLion team. It'll be Crowder, Jason. One time off the line. He's going to find Santos. And looking for the one-time shot. Has to take two, but he's got Sebastian going forward. And this is something that I think SebiLion wants to get going, especially for Sunday, because Sebastian last week was he was outstanding running the goal. So if they can use him, I know he's wearing the number 4 today, but if he's going to play some defense, which is fine, but get him going forward. And look at this shot. That ball is going to go just wide. But again, another knock-in for Newport, but that means that the SebiLion team is peppering the goal, and they have been shooting at the goal here in this final leg. Nice pickup and well hit here by Pedro Gutierrez, and you see what they're doing is they're going to send, look at Dominic going forward now, and this worked well at the end of their first leg that they played against the Grand Champions team when they sent Dominic forward. So a little bit change in the offense. Loose ball play, turned around and controlled, and it's going to be Jason. Crowder doesn't get the shot he wants. Well done, Gene. Yeah, everybody comes together, and well done, Sebastian. Keeps it moving. Good turn right here. Look at this. Dominic turning the defense into offense quickly on the Gray Pony. Now, Dominic, or it's going to be Gutierrez, will override. Crowder with the back shot. He's got Santos going forward. Good teamwork. Now the 1-2-3 combination. Can they finish right here? This would be spectacular if they get this one done. Here comes Sebastian. There's the shot on goal. That ball's got eyes. Look for the finish. Well done, Mandelbaum. And well done to the SebiLion team because they used the back shot to get this offensive attack going. It starts with Jason Crowder. He finds Santos. Santos has no time to waste, and he finds the number 4 going forward. And as I said earlier, Sebastian Mandelbaum last week, he was very, very strong going to goal. And that is going to be an added addition that they will use on Sunday. Well done, Sebi. 3-2. Very tight match here as we click down with a minute left here in this 8th chucker of the day. It's going to be won by Crowder. Crowder, oh, man, did that go off the back of Sebi? Maybe went off the pony, but he seems to be all right. We're going to click down in a minute. Well done, Sebastian. Taking his time here. Back to the center. Going to press. Sebastian, it's okay. Ball's going to roll wide, but finish the play. And the clock will tick down here. And we'll start our final chucker of the day with a knock-in in favor of Newport. So, with a 3-2, a 1-goal lead, we'll see if SebiLion can hold on here. But once again, I think both teams are clicking. So we'll see how they finish this final chucker, our 9th chucker of the day. We'll be right back for the final chucker of our 2024 Banyan Cup. Stay with us. Have an opportunity. Santos Bollini gonna fire one from 60. Oh, off the post. All right, looks like they're ready to go here. Now, remember, all the information I've been giving you all day long, you can go back to any of our platforms, gcpolo.com, AspenValleyPoloClub.com, and you can get all your information. And also, you'll be able to read about the Bentley Scottsdale Polo Championships that's going on. You get a little bit more information, and that we hit on. And, of course, check your tickets as you can get organized with that as you go to gcpolo.com, steer you in all the right directions for our beach polo and our snow polo, as in the AspenValleyPoloClub.com, as they'll be coming up. Remember our Pride and the beach polo, Miami, and that is going to be fantastic. First time they played in November. So you don't want to miss out on that, and tickets are selling out. That is a hot, not in so many different ways. When I say hot, I mean hot. It is down in Miami. It's going to be a great time of year to play it in November, and also, of course, bringing the Pride Polo with it, and that's going to be just a great time to represent so many different causes. All right, let's get back to this one because it's been a fun round robin. I'm looking forward to Sunday to see who's going to pull out the win this 2024 Banyan Cup, because right now it's been nip and tuck. Big ball here by Newport sending Dominic forward. That's worked for the Newport team. Loose ball play turned around the corner there by Sugar. Backed up here now and taken by Crowder. Crowder bounces off a pony. And bad luck as it bounces right over to Dominic. Dominic waiting for someone. Good read here by Santos Bollini to steal that ball away on the near side. Backed up to Sugar. Erskine now in the white helmet. Erskine looking for Sebi. I think they're going to keep Sebastian forward here. And why not? He's scoring goals. It bounces off the pony. But it lands right next to Tomacho Pieres. Good read, Sebi. Had no play. Needs to pull out there. Let Tomacho move that ball down. Now Dominic. Dom. Lays it inside the 60. Look for Sugar to run the turn here. Checking his shoulders. Has time. Goes under the neck with it. Looking for the black jersey. Too short. Left in there for Gutierrez. And it's going to be Pedro if he can get there. But Sugar with the read and gets there quicker as Crowder will push Gutierrez wide. They leave it now for Santos. Good rotation by SebiLion. Bad luck there. As Santos is trying to keep it on the field to run the turn there. Bounces off his pony, and you're going to get a great shot of this possession play. We're about 100 yards from goal, and they can tap this ball. And it looks like it's going to be a one-timer, though, from Tomacho Pieres looking for Gene. And, Gino, man, is just goal scoring. That's going to be his first goal from the field. But I like this play. First of all, well executed by Tomacho Pieres. He did not waste any time. And remember, that's the possession play, so they do not have to wait for you to get back. They counted out 8 seconds. If you're not back on defense, then it's your problem. And Tomacho reading that play perfectly, finding Gene, and a nicely hit ball so that Gene Goldstein could just get out of the reach of the defending player. And then Gene, well, he's very comfortable running the goal. And that'll be Gene's third goal of the day. 2 for the penalty line. He has 2 penalty twos and 1 from the field. And more importantly, the equalizer. So 3-3. Here in our third chucker of our third leg. So if you like those threes, go bet on them tonight or buy a lottery ticket. We talk about the number 3 a lot because Jason Crowder, my man Jason, the spaceman, he will not wear the number 3, but it is a power number in a lot of people's eyes. But according to Jason, it's not. So, but everyone has their ways of doing it. And he seems to play very well, not wearing the threes, so it works for him. Here we go. With, would have been 3 minutes on the clock, so you might as well use the threes up. And it's going to be 2:35, though. And here we go. Should be a fun finish. And remember, both teams should be very relaxed here. Whoa, everybody ducking on this ball. And I like the non-call here. I thought the black player was off the line. It looked to me like the blue had a lesser angle, which would be Dominic State. Now Dominic going to goal here, Santos. He'll work it, and it'll be Bollini. Everybody hitting the ball very well today. I got to tell you, all the players very well. So and I apologize. Wow, that's Santos, man. That's actually Santos right now. And great pass there to Santos. Turned around the corner. Good pickup here by Tomacho. And Pieres will slow the pace. Now, trying to get by Sebastian on the left side. Sugar going for the near side back shot. Nice give and go. Right back from Tomacho to Gene. Gene gets a piece of it. Oh, the pony might help him here. And they'll turn the corner. And look at this. Everyone has turned up the pace. Here comes Sugar Erskine. Erskine on the big bay pony. Erskine, nice pickup here, Sugar. Keeping it moving, no problem. Cross the field, Sugar. Backed up cleanly, looking for a black jersey. Good read, Tomacho. Give and go. He's got, wow, beautiful polo. It's going to be Gutierrez. Now Pedro. Pedro, who's got the horsepower, pony power, as he worked this one down. Pedro Gutierrez from about 80 yards out. Oh, the low flag, but we will get a knock in here. Tied up, 30 seconds on the clock. Let's see if they go for a coast-to-coast run here. Crowder on the big chestnut. Will he go for it, or will they just go ahead and kind of save the ponies? Looks like Sugar said, no, I got it. Get out of the way. Sugar wants to run. I like it. He'll override. This could be trouble. Dominic turns it up once. Oh, met in there by Crowder. Jason now with 2 seconds on the clock. And that will end it. But what a finish. One unanswered goal there by the Newport team to make it 3-3. But you couldn't ask for a as close of a round robin. And more importantly, a very well set up tournament for Sunday. Very, very close knit. It's only going to be a one goal difference with SebiLion and the Grand Champions, and then it's going to be 1 goal difference with Newport and Grand Champions when they play their legs. So anybody's match here on Sunday for the 2024 Banyan Cup. Well, the stage is set, so join us for the finals, which will be a round-robin setup, winner take all. And, of course, check your listings on what fields as they decide based on weathers and just on the weather and see if anything comes in. But right now it's looking beautiful for the weekend. And good luck to everybody out in wherever you're playing polo, and, of course, out in Scottsdale, Arizona. But, of course, I'm Dale Schwetz, and I speak for everyone here at CTV Sports when I say thank you for making us the leaders in polo broadcasting. And always remember, here at CTV Sports, we love the polo.